Brace yourself, car sales are crashing and it's only getting worse. Here we are, on the precipice of what looks like another catastrophic quarter for new vehicle sales in the US market. If you're hoping for the light at the end of the tunnel, think again. With consumers standing frozen in place, waiting for some sort of miraculous turnaround, the reality is conditions aren't improving. They're just stagnating. The much-hyped Federal Reserve rate cuts, too little too late. Political chaos in Washington, it's only adding fuel to the fire of uncertainty. And for automakers, they are all feeling the burn, whether they want to admit it or not. Edmunds has dropped the bombshell. Q3 sales are expected to plummet to 3.9 million units, which represents a 2.3% drop from last year and a 4.7% slide from the previous quarter. You think with all the recent economic adjustments, we've seen some sort of market rebound, but no. Instead, car manufacturers are caught in a nosedive, failing to match even their dismal 2023 numbers. Leading this sinking ship is Stellantis, forecasting an eye-watering 10.5% sales collapse. And Toyota isn't far behind with a 4.7% drop. Only Honda and Ford managed to scrape by with marginal gains. Honda with a 9.9% increase and Ford a barely noticeable 1.1% boost. Congratulations, I guess. And here's the kicker. Most of the industry's stagnation can be chalked up to nothing more than affordability, or rather, the lack of it. Consumers are stuck watching from the sidelines as prices stay frustratingly high. And why should automakers offer discounts? Inventories are holding steady at just enough levels that there's no incentive to lower those prices. It's a cruel irony, don't you think? No excess inventory means no discounts, and no discounts mean consumers aren't buying. Jessica Caldwell from Edmunds puts it bluntly, part of the reason why prices are staying high is because inventory is hovering at levels where consumer demand is largely being met. Basically, the market is in a chokehold, she says. Automakers have no reason to lower prices, and consumers are left out in the cold. So much for any notion of a post-pandemic relief, she says. September, unsurprisingly, was the cherry on top of this disaster Sunday. Sales were abysmal, down 11% year over year, coming in at a paltry 1.19 million units, according to Cox Automotive. That's a full 16% decline from the previous month. Let's be frank here, automakers are grasping at straws, with each brand's performance dragged down by a laundry list of separate issues. Toyota, for instance, is dealing with the embarrassment of a stop sale on several high-profile models. Stellantis, despite posting the worst year-over-year drop, managed to have the smallest quarterly decline, if you want to call that a victory. It's a classic case of taking whatever small win you can get when the overall picture is this grim. Let's not sugarcoat this, friends. This market is in a rough ride. Sure, incentives are creeping up, but not quickly enough to spark the demand dealers and automakers desperately need. The uncertainty that plagued the last few months, it is far from over. As we head into the final quarter of the year, don't expect any miracles. With a toxic mix of economic instability, political chaos, and skyrocketing interest rates, it's unlikely 2024 will offer any relief. If and when you are in the market for a new or used car, you can find the lowest prices being advertised in your area from qualified dealerships. More and more people are visiting quotes.everymandriver.com. That's quotes.everymandriver.com. Make, model, and zip code. If you don't find what you're looking for in your zip code, expand that zip code. Be willing to travel a little bit outside your area. You could save a few hundred, possibly a few $1,000s on a new or used vehicle. Those 2024 models have to be sold. Check it out. Quotes.everymandriver.com. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with the latest insights from the automotive world. Hope to see you next time. Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video.